Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to your 3 cards for the month of June. So for some of you at the end of the month, it's going to be your birthday month. And pretty soon it'll be your Cancer birthday anyway. July is coming around the corner. So we have some interesting things to look at planetarily. We have already 3 retrograde planets. A 4th one will be starting on the solstice, and then there will be 5 altogether from July 7th to August 1st. So that's going to be a pretty significant period of time. And then some of them continue up until early August, early September, all the way to January 2020. So they're all mixed, but the most intense part is July 7th to August 1st. So retrogrades are a time of sometimes slowdown, stalls, delays, sometimes heavy introspection, inner pressure that builds. And it's hard to say with 5 of them, 5 planets, how it's going to play out for everybody or in the world or for you personally. But I would venture to say you will feel it, though. You will feel it somehow. So what we want to do, I would say, is try to get a lot of things done in June before that happens. And luckily we have Mercury is going into Cancer on June 4th, which is good for us. Communications are working our way. People be more willing to be more empathic, more sensitive, better listeners, bond, reinitiate intimacy, which is a good thing. And then we have Venus is going to be in playful Gemini for the month of June, starting June 8th. So get out there and meet people, be social, reinvent yourself, get some new clothes, new haircut, whatever you want to do. Be fun, have fun with it. And it's going to help fuel people to get busy before all the retrograde energy is really felt. You might be feeling it already, though. I mean, we probably started to feel it in April, even though one of them started a bit before that. But end of April for sure, you start to feel the retrograde settle in. I don't know about you, I'm a Cancer too, but I have definitely been returning to my healing mode, which means I'm spending more time alone, I'm meditating more, I'm going for walks, I'm connecting to nature, I'm journaling again, I'm talking on a more real level with people, and I don't want to speak on a superficial level with people. It's too much work. So perhaps you've already felt that too, Cancer. So before we begin your cards, we're going to burn the sage, and as I'm showing everybody, it's lilac season. So let's bring this beautiful sweetness into your life. Hopefully you can smell some lilacs too. There we go. And we're going to cleanse the cards. Just imagine the smoke in, on, and around you everywhere, purifying and cleansing. Removing anything in, on, or around us no longer for our highest good. All right, let's look at your cards. So your first card is the Knight or the King of Pentacles. Your second card is the Two of Swords. Third card is the Ten of Cups. Okay. So there is a man around you, or this could be you, even though it's a King of Pentacles, it still could be you as a Cancer if you're a man. Otherwise, I'd say it is a very earth sign kind of guy. He's down to earth, he's reliable, he's a provider type. He opens up very slowly. He could be very patient. He could be good at business, good at financial and material affairs. But he can be a bit slow, a bit dull sometimes too. The Two of Swords is peace, it's communications, laying down the swords, discussing ideas. It's sort of a light feeling that's coming with this guy. So perhaps there's someone around you that you're getting to know who's like this, or you know, there's some pleasantness of a relationship around you with this person. It doesn't really say where it's going to go or not go. But the 10 of Cups here, if you can see, it's actually in the formation is the tree of life, if you study a little Kabbalah. And you could also say that this looks like a neck and this looks like a head. And then this would be the brain. And you see it's foggy. You see that? For me, this card, because it's also Mars in Pisces, which is always, it's not a good spot to have Mars. It's somebody who's foggy-minded and very intuitive or creative, or things happen because of chaos, not because of planning. Maybe they get lucky, but sometimes it's sort of like, what am I doing? You know, what day is it? Huh? Where are my keys? Kind of placement, you know? So maybe this guy who is around you is a bit like that. Maybe he seems very like calm and put together and stable but maybe, you know, and maybe he has pleasant conversation, but it looks like his mind is like a lot more foggy than you realize. Or, you know, something about the interaction with him makes you feel sort of muddy and foggy, like it's not clear what this guy wants, what he's thinking, where you stand, what you're supposed to do about it. So if you have someone around you like that, whether, you know, if you're dating this person, it's probably not a great idea, you know, to continue before you clarify some things, because that's like a painful place to be like, where am I? Where do I stand? Why does he like me? Is he calling? Why? I don't know. If this is someone you work with, it could be pretty frustrating. Like, you might not be able to get concrete deadlines, or you might not be able to get them to like just pick a day and do it, like getting stuff done. He maybe has a hard time wrapping his head around things to follow through. So depending who that is, if it's your boss, well, you know, Lord help you, because you'll probably be cleaning up his mess. If it's someone that you have some authority over, then you might want to put some pressure on it. The thing is, the person's perfectly pleasant and nice. That's why this is a tough decision, because whenever you get into Neptunian energy, this Piscean energy, it's you can't grab the mist. You know, you just can't put a form on it. You can't pinpoint anything. You can't prove anything. So it leaves you to go on the overall pattern, the overall feeling that you have, and you're going to have to act on that. So I would say then, Cancer, that this is a month of discerning who's around you. If anyone makes you feel foggy or tired or vague, or you don't know where you stand anymore, like, try to let it go, detach. This can, you know, the King of Pentacles could also be a woman, doesn't have to be a man. But it's that very earthy, down, you know, pleasant, good at material things, patient, but just sort of slow moving, not terribly inspired. We're just gonna also give you a little, I gave this to Gemini too, but I feel like we need a little bit of this too. This is our signifying stone, the moonstone. So we're just gonna cleanse our moonstone, give you a little bit of good energy to trust your gut this month. Discern who's around you. You know, if anyone makes you feel insecure, foggy, just take a step back. Whether that's work or love or friendship or family, just go with what gives you a sense of clarity right now and support. So if you would like a longer reading from me, you can reach me at river-rain.com. It's my website, or clairvoyant medium Catherine Allen on Facebook. So I wish you a good month.